Hey y'all, Walter here. Just gonna talk about something that maybe you can think about. The other night, I was watching a movie, and one of the main characters had a son on there, and you know, apparently he hadn't been there too much for his son in the past, so it looked like he was trying to have something to do with his son, and his son was playing baseball, and the son, felt bad because he wasn't any good at baseball. So this main character told him that maybe he can go out in the yard and throw the baseball with him, and then the son had a smile on his face, and and it made me think, oh, that's pretty good of him. I'm glad that he's wanting to try and spend time with him, and then the smile on the kid's face just made you feel good and all that. But then, a thought hit me. I started thinking, right before that, my daughter was asking me if I could play with her and stuff, and she had made this little thing out of pipe cleaners that would go around my ear, because she made one for herself. That she made one just like it, that it looks like one of those little earpieces like they wear, like the telemarketers wear and stuff. Well, she was wanting me to play pretend with that, like pretending we were taking people's orders for a restaurant to make, jelly sandwiches and stuff. And that was actually on my ear. She was waiting for me, and I was watching this movie, and I was trying to get done with this movie first, and it had me thinking, now we watch these movies, and we think, oh man, it's so good that sometimes when people do good and try to have something to do with their kids and the way their kids enjoy it and stuff, and it makes us feel good. But at the same time, maybe sometimes we're stuck watching that instead of actually, having something to do with our own kids. And there's one thing, this day and age, it's real easy for us to get addicted to our phones, video games, movies, anything like that, instead of, spending time with our kids, which is what they really need that time. Time spent with them, if you don't spend time with them, you can never get that time back. And that's, that could lead to a lot of regrets in the future. And it has them start getting on, electronics and getting addicted. But just a little food for thought, maybe try to have something to do with your kids. It'll mean a whole lot to them. And they'll remember that you actually put stuff down to spend time with them. But I hope you got something out of this. Maybe you can like and subscribe. And y'all have a nice day.